G'day guys, Milk Cooks and Games here. Welcome to episode 8 of our Gates of Hell tutorial series. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the while loop and if commands, and essentially the outcome is endless waves. So in this case, we're going to have endless Russian infantry attacking German positions. So in this video, I'm going to show you two ways to do the endless waves. So basically, the difference between the two is the look. First way is more work, a lot more work, very tedious. The second way is easy, a lot more enjoyable to do, less tedious, and you can create the same effect as the first option through waypoint setup. The second thing I'm going to be showing you is once we have lost a certain amount of units, we're going to spawn tanks. That's where the if command comes in. I'm also going to show you another way of doing it without actually using the if command. So let's begin. So first off, I'm going to demonstrate to you the first option. I've already got it scripted just because it is a very tedious process. So before actually I demonstrate it, we go into waypoints tab and we look at the group. Each soldier has an individual waypoint and they will then proceed charge towards the enemy on their own waypoints. That is pretty much essentially the difference between option 1 and, as you'll see soon, option 2 is fairly different. But it's how we set up the waypoints in option 2 that gives almost the same effect. But anyway, let's jump in. Don't want to waste any more time. So as you can see, they'll individually run, and it looks like they've got like a formation going. Gives off that cool charge effect. And in this instance, once there are 24 casualties, the P-34 tanks will spawn. As you see, there's another group, and it's just going to keep going endlessly until I click finish. And they're just going to keep spawning. So they'll get to the tree line here. Should see another one spawn. Pardon me, I'm just going to turn this down really quickly. I'll demonstrate to you the vehicle spawning as well. We have the 24 casualties. 9. Almost there. There they are. Also, the T-34s are limited to 3 spawns, so only 3 tanks will spawn each, so that's a total of 6 tanks. Yeah, there you go. And that's that. As you can see, the infantry keeps spawning. Alright, let's get into the scripting side of things now. Now, regardless of which option you choose, whether it's option 1 or option 2, the scripting is exactly the same. The only thing is you're doing the same scripts for individual units here, whereas we're just going to do it as a whole. Alright, let's begin. First off, let's select the groups. We got 12 members here. I'm going to give them a tag. I don't know why they got that, but we'll remove that. Pardon me. Just need to see what I name these guys. Alright, no worries. Cool. Give them a hidden tag. Come to the waypoints here. I'll just use the same group. Put one waypoint in the middle where they're all gonna spawn. Okay. And then with the waypoints, we're just gonna set them off over here. Set them up how you want. Now if we just have that single line, they're all just gonna be in a line formation, and they're just gonna run like that. But if we select their first waypoint and go add again, we can simulate different directions the AI will take. You just keep doing this until you feel like you've got enough. Basically what will happen, they'll spawn and the AI will quickly make a decision. I'm going left, I'm going down the middle, I'm going right. Which will give that effect of like a proper charge, as saw in demonstration. And this is just the easier way of doing it. Alright, that's enough for now. So waypoint 6.8. Alright, next let's head into the trigger tab. As you can see, that's group 1, and that's individually every single unit, so 12 of them. It took some time. What I'm going to do is just copy this. And let's delete all this. Alright. Let's begin. So right off the bat, right click, other, correction, generic, while. So the while command, and then you want to select entities. The tag you want to give it, the tag we've given these infantry guys, so Russian charge, group 2. The count, you want it to stay like this, so it's greater than 0, so it's going to keep spawning them. Click OK. Go right click, go add inside, go other, so actor to waypoint. Click the selector, again, same tag as before. Give it the waypoint, so in our case it's 6.8. Click clone, because we've given them a hidden tag. And approach, you want safe teleport and rotate, so they're going to safely teleport to the waypoint 6.8 and rotate in the direction of travel. Click OK. Right click, add inside again, active state. Again, same tag guys. Control is AI, fire mode, we'll leave it on return. Free, weapon preparedness is on. Now with the AI underscore move, we're going to click disable. So basically they're just going to charge. With this disabled, it means that they're not going to stop and heal themselves or fire on the enemy. Now, excuse me. If you want them to take charge and fire on the enemy, if you go the drop down box and click injure, injury or injured, what will happen, what this means is when the soldier gets injured he will stop, take up a position, and then fire at the enemy. If you click this one, basically as soon as the enemy open fires, they'll stop, get down, and start shooting. But if you want to have that proper charge effect where they're just charging and they're continually running, then this setup here is quite good. For the speed, you want assault. Click OK. And then, and again, add inside a delay, and let's just do 20 seconds. And then right click, click on trigger. Select the trigger group of this Russian group of infantry. This one here. And that's it. So if I save this and we go in, see how they spawn on the group there, and then they go down their own waypoint lanes. It gives off the same effect. So individual, group effect. It's honestly, it looks very similar. So when they stop like that, it just means that another group spawned. So obviously be careful with how long you have them spawn. It will affect your performance pretty quickly. You can see how they keep charging even though the enemy's firing. And as soon as they take... See, that guy got hit and then bang, straight to the floor and he's shooting. So... Alright, sweet. Now that that's working, let's move on to the Russian tanks. I'm going to show you two methods on how to do this. One actually uses a command called if command, and one is essentially using a condition. So it's like a if command. It's like if you put quotations, if command. Essentially, you'll see when we do it. Alright, let's get into it. I'm just going to copy and paste a tank. We'll have them spawn over here. So click on the Russian tank, give it a tag. Hidden tag. Do the same for this one. Alright. Next is waypoints. Just going to use the same group. I'm going to spawn here. And have them go up to the mound there. Oh, what we got? Alright. Oops. Alright, so the first one is the condition. So essentially it's like an if command. So if we click right click in condition box, click entities, give it the Russian infantry group that we just made. So group 2. And then where it says state, you want to select dead. And you want to set it to greater than or equals to. Let's just do, I don't know, 20. So 20 people, 20 casualties that are dead, tank will spawn. That entity, that condition is essentially your if command in quotations, right? Because that condition must be met before the commands here are triggered. And it's essentially just doing the same thing as we did before. The while command, entities, tag, so that give it the tag of the tank. We're going to do less than or equals to 3, so we want 3 tanks to spawn. Same thing guys, same process. I'm just going to quickly do this. believe it was 89. You press F9 and you go show waypoints. As long as you have this group selected, any tab you go in, the waypoints will be shown. There we go, 89 is correct. Add inside. Yep, active state. Pretty much the same process, except just leave AI_move as is. And that's pretty much it. Your delay, we'll do 20 seconds again. And then it's a trigger. There you go. So that's one done. Now the next one is actually using an if command. Let's go ahead and do that. So right click in the commands box, go add, go back one, generic if command. It'll be entities. Again, the Russian group, so Russian charge group 2, which is the infantry. Same process. It'd be greater than or equals to 20. So my bad, that was a mistake. So not less than or equals to, it'd be greater than or equals to. Otherwise, as soon as one soldier gets killed, the tank will spawn. So we want it to be equal to 20 or greater than 20. The tanks will spawn. Alright. My apologies. Alright, so back to the if command. We've set that up. We need to do the state, so need to be dead. And then right click, add inside. And then it's the while command, or here again. Same process, guys. Very tedious, but pretty straightforward. Less than or equals to 3. Add inside. Actor to a waypoint. And waypoint 91. Clone. Safe, teleport, and rotate. And inside again an active state. Same process. Add inside a delay. We'll make it 20. And a trigger. Sweet. That is it. So that's the two methods you could do it. And then I've showed you the two methods you could do for the infantry. Process is the same. It's just the workload is a lot more. So let's save that. And hopefully my computer doesn't suffer too much. Let's jump into it. They shouldn't spawn yet until 20 Russian soldiers have been killed. And 24 for this group here. So they're continually spawning, everything's working so far. Just gotta wait for those vehicles to spawn now. hopefully I've put enough enemy forces down for this to work. May have not. They just overrun the positions. Oh, here you go. And then after 20 seconds, should be another one that spawns. Should be 2 more that spawn. Yep, there's that. And there should be 1 more. Just to make sure that only 3 spawn. So, a total of 6 tanks. There you go. And looking good. That's it, no more is spawning, so 6 total has spawned and that's it. Alright. We'll end it there. Before my computer starts to suffer. Not bad, 22 minutes in, not too bad. Well, I hope you guys learned something in this tutorial. You know, 2 methods, one actually using an if command and one using a condition. Almost the same thing. And you have seen 2 different ways to do endless waves. One more is more work than the other. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next video we're going to be looking at camera follow a unit. So similar to my Assault Squad 2 video, pretty much attach the camera to a unit, and when the unit walks around, the camera follow the unit. Apart from that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.